Welcome to my channel. I got ads off of my videos. I hadn't realized that they were on there, and was exploring the algorithm a little bit. It's very fun. But I wanted to share a video. I like to challenge some of the concepts that are out there for people because there can be a lot of content that I find to be disempowering. And it's not to say that it's not useful, it certainly is, but how far can you really go with it? And one of the concepts is being able to work a 9 to 5 job while you're doing anything else or not. It doesn't really matter. But I remember coming on here and there were videos that said you can't do that. Um, and that's certainly not true. If you're not able to work a 9 to 5 job, that's completely fine. But I remember one of these videos, it had said, you're not going to be able to listen to someone else. You're not going to be able to follow someone else's guidance. From being such an independent light worker, like this fresh, original, brilliant energy, which is true. It's within us. So we have the ability to follow as well, you know, give and receive, lead and follow. I mean, that's what's going to build the strongest sense of wholeness. And I want people to know that you're perfectly capable of working a 9 to 5 job if that's what you need right now, to do. Perfectly fine. I just challenge that belief of not being able to listen to others. Our associations with what may not be trustworthy based on what brought us here, right? Whatever brought us to a path of enlightenment, to a path of working with the light, must have been something that was, must have been something that was dark, that was difficult, that was rough, but it doesn't have to carry with us in our lives. It doesn't have to. If we're projecting that experience into the current environment and we're out of whatever was before, and even if it actually is the same environment or the same people, with a sense of empowerment, you can change your association to that and you can keep yourself within. If you're within your body, if you're within yourself, then whatever's going on in the outside world doesn't have to fall in line with what you expect it to be. So it's not always perfect. I feel like, coming on here, and some people really have, they've mastered it. They've really perfected the process, and they want you to know that you don't have to do certain things and just push that out of the way. Well, they already went through all that. They already went through that period of darkness, and they found something that works for them. But whatever works for you, I'm here to empower you and to tell you that you can choose, that there's really no limit on it. I've had various aspects of my life that when I first started awakening, it was difficult for me to integrate that, to allow what was on the outside and carry what was on the inside, the light, as my higher self, as myself, and integrate those two things. Well, I mean, I also had like an ego death happen, and I did a lot of cleansing. I did a lot of letting go, and allowing was a big part of that. I talk about allowing a lot on my channel. But when I had started working in the physical, in a 9 to 5 area, that wasn't the case. Actually, I really had to work with it, and I really I'm really glad that I found a place that was able to work with me and support me. I'm sure there are some differences, you know, if you're in a job, or if you're doing something that doesn't seem like it's possible, or there isn't an ability to accept what's on the outside, what's happening, then by all means, make a change for yourself. But it is possible. And when you integrate that within yourself, when you allow whatever is, and you let go of needing to control or change what's in the outer environment, then circumstances tend to change. That person that you may have had like a some kind of issue with, they end up leaving, or they end up not working that day any longer, or or it could be more personal. They may just have a different connection to you than they did previously. These things happen. This is like in alignment with our reality that happens when inside we can allow what's around us and not need to change the outcome. But the ability to change ourselves and grow within empowers us to do so, and not have to look at the physical as if the physical has to be a certain way in order for us to thrive. Because a lot of people will say that to you. They will say that that has to be because that was their experience, but it certainly doesn't have to be for you. Trying to see if there's any cards that are jumping out at me at this time. And actually, I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no on that. That's all I have to say. I'm very excited that I figured out how to remove ads. Starting to learn about YouTube a little bit. I just wanted to record content coming on here. I just was excited to start posting stuff. And if you're interested in doing that yourself, I highly recommend doing it when you're not ready, because that's what I did. And yeah, it's just fun to it's fun to put stuff out there and to interact with you. And I'm excited to share more and more as we grow stronger together in unity. And in relation to this video, allow other people to have their issue. Allow other people to, if you're in your heart and you're integrating the divine, allow other people to be in their ego if that's what's coming up, if that's what seems to be happening. We can't expect the entire world to be on the exact same page as us. I'm not sure that's ever really been my experience altogether. I think I just kind of struggled with it more in the past. And, it's recommended on different videos to continue to do so. So I wish better than that for you. Thanks for watching.